Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Troofalay episode. Today we have a very special guest, Enroy.
What's good? How y'all doing? How you doing?
What's up, my guy? Thank you for your time.
No,
It's a
thank you.
pleasure. And of course, OG, we have Marcus.
What
You know
up?
what I'm saying? Enroy, so for those who don't know, who are you and where are you from?
All right, so I'm Everoy. I'm from Schenectady, New York. Grew up on Hamilton Hill.
Nice,
I'm a recording artist.
nice. Yep. Hell yeah. And you just dropped a track Time, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was like what, almost like 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, almost 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I listened to that one. That one was fire. That one was fire. So going back to like your origin story, like when was the first moment you were like music was something you wanted to do, you wanted to chase?
Okay, so I think it was like I say 2024.
Mm-hmm.
I think I performed at Putnam Palace through
Okay.
MBB World.
Oh, nice.
Like the stage is like there's like 300 people there.
Yeah, spot.
Energy. So I feel like right there that inspired me. Like just seeing
Okay.
bigger artists,
Yeah.
having 7,000, 70,000, 100,000
Yeah,
people, and I had 300
definitely.
people in front of me, and I was
Yeah.
just a low artist, like
Right.
no
Yeah.
followers, nothing like that, and
Mhm.
just me being able to perform,
Yeah.
300 people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah. I think it's something really special to be able to perform and move in a way on stage. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because like not everybody can do that. That's not something everybody doing. You know what I'm saying? But I think the dopamine effect of like having like moving people with your music is something that like yeah, you can definitely chase for sure.
yeah. Like at first,
Yeah.
it's like you get nervous at first.
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So it's like you just once you get kind of used to it, it's
Yeah.
like say okay. I still get nervous to this day, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like it just feels good when other people start like when you see that they vibe to your music.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
And I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's a good thing to chase as an artist because you always want that when you're in front of a crowd. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you're so young, still doing it, also,
Mhm.
that's even better, man. You know, while you're young, you ain't got too much, responsibilities here and there. That's the perfect time to chase what you want to do.
Yep.
So, so Schenectady,
Mhm.
coming up in Schenectady, did Schenectady in a way shape your sound or
I,
anything like that?
so I want to say it really shaped my sound,
Mm-hmm.
but it really like the grind. If that
Yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Like this
Hustle. Yep.
because it's upstate New York, and a lot of people they look at us like
Yeah.
we're just little and nobody.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
Yeah.
farmland,
Yeah.
and it's not farmland.
Yeah.
It's like it's really the trenches.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, you're
and so
not
it's
wrong.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
so it's like you how I say it, like you gotta learn to live when you out
Yeah.
there. You know?
Definitely, bro.
You gotta find everybody be want to be tough. Everybody want to do this. Everybody want to do that. But a lot of people don't have nothing going on for them because they're
Yeah.
stuck in being a product of
Yeah.
their environment instead of trying to change
Yeah.
their environment. You know what I'm saying?
And,
Mm-hmm.
up here, unfortunately, sometimes you see a lot of them just
Yeah.
walking out and about with no plan, no mission in life, no, they're stuck and stagnant here and there,
Yeah.
and that's something that like it's best to stay far away from because that's just gonna deplete you and your
Right.
energy. So
It's something that most people go through, I would say.
yeah,
Up here,
yeah,
especially, like, it's crazy.
hmm
It's no shade, but even like bigger artists that are
hmm
from upstate,
yeah,
they're not they're not growing how they should be because they're still stuck in the cycle.
right,
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I think, but that's a good point because I think it's like your environment depicts how you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said it in the last episode with Newski. It was like,
Yeah, shout out my brother. Shout out
yeah,
Newski.
yeah, shout out
Shout out
Newski.
Newski. That's my brother.
But like I said, it was kind of funny. I was like, you hang around five crackheads, you gonna end up the sixth crackhead.
Yeah.
You hang around five rich individuals, you may be the sixth rich individual.
How-
You know what I'm saying? So, your environment depicts a lot. And you talk about being stuck, you talk about being stagnant.
Mm.
Up here, their circle ain't really thriving.
Mm-hmm.
They're having the same conversations they're having all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
sometimes it's a good thing to be the dumbest guy in the room
Yeah. Some
because it
people.
means you could learn more and more and more.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Like
Yeah.
I say, some people they get comfortable in a situation. When you comfortable in your situation, then you start to drown.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather be uncomfortable in situations and rather be uncomfortable how I'm living or how I'm moving
Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
you don't know what can happen if you're comfortable.
No, no.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
That's
You
what I'm
don't want to.
saying. Yeah. And tomorrow isn't promised either.
Yeah.
So when you think about it like that, each day should be somewhat a step towards growth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, slow motion is better than no motion.
Yeah.
Honestly, really, because it's like as long as you're doing something, you're striving towards something, that's something like I think anyone can respect in the end,
hmm
you know? Yeah. So going back to the music, with time, was there like a certain because I am a fan of that guitar in the beginning. That
Yeah.
looks
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
that guitar. I'm not gonna lie, that guitar is fire. But was there any like big idea behind that track, or
So
like a sort of trail you follow?
so the album I'm working on is
Yeah.
called Just for You. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like with the album,
Mhm.
I want it to be like I want it to mean something. I don't want to just put piano
Yeah.
or something. I just don't want to put drill. I'm not a drill rapper, so I just don't want to
Right.
put a
Mhm.
drill song in it. You know.
Yeah.
So like I feel like a guitar, that slowness, that
Yeah.
like where people can actually hear my voice.
Mhm.
I feel like that really touches people. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like I'd rather people be able to hear me, be able
Yeah.
to like
Definitely.
feel.
Yeah.
You know. So
Pull out the emotion out of
yeah,
them.
pull out
You
emotions
know.
because this
Yeah.
album to me is definitely emotional.
Yeah.
I was going through
Yeah.
a relationship, you
Yeah.
know, and then how you
Yeah.
know
Yeah. Yeah. I
it's
mean,
one of those, you know.
yeah.
Shout out her, she started my career, but we're not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Things happen,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
things
things
happen.
happen.
I was
But yeah.
listening to your stuff on YouTube um before starting the podcast, and I was digging the production. And I guess one question I had was like, are you working with producers?
I
Do you
don't
produce tracks yourself?
no no no. So my engineer, my producer, is Plantano. That's my
Mhm.
guy. I don't go to nobody else.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
felt me personally, he's the best
Right.
to me.
Shout out.
No glaze, but
Yeah.
that's why I say he the best.
No, it's
So
cool to be like linked up with
Yeah.
somebody like that.
That's
Like,
fire.
I'm assuming you can be like, in his ear, like, hey, let's put some like piano on this or whatever. Like,
that beat, he did it in 10 minutes.
wow,
It's cooked up. 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
that's crazy.
And then the song only took me 30 minutes to record.
Wow.
That's awesome.
So it's like
Yeah.
a lot.
But that's really good because when you think about it, it be taking some other people like whole weeks to write a verse sometimes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you're at a level now in artistry where you can like you just like chop it up real quick, that shows progress. Like that shows growth. You know what I'm saying? Because not every beginning artist can do that. You know what I'm saying? So that's really good towards the growth for sure.
Yeah.
So you mentioned Putnam Place. Are there any other venues you performed at?
I think I just performed on Union Street with MBB World.
Okay. Yeah.
That was a good venue, good vibes.
Yeah. Nice.
I performed at I think Paulie's Hotel in Albany.
Oh,
Oh, nice. I know
yeah.
that spot.
Fire.
Um, I was supposed to perform in the city through an
Mhm.
agency.
Yeah.
It just wasn't. I feel like it wasn't for me.
hmm
Yeah. Yeah. And
There's like
that's
some venues like they don't like really. It was like a venue thing or maybe like what was it about it that made you feel like it wasn't for you?
Like it was a venue thing. I just feel like the certain lineup they had this is just not.
it's just
Oh
that's-
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it didn't match up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come over there, and just ruin the vibe. Not
Right.
ruin the vibe, but like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah. Yeah. But that's an important point too, because sometimes, as artists, as you're growing your status and your identity, like certain things you do just have to say no to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if it doesn't relate to your identity as an artist, to
Yeah.
your, ideals and what you represent, then yeah, you have every right to say no. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Regardless if there's a payout, if there's not, sometimes it's for a bigger reason,
hmm
and I think artists that do that, I respect a lot, because,
Yeah.
you know, especially when they're throwing a certain, in your face.
And you have to
It's not
turn it down
always-
still,
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
everything's just about the paycheck,
But
right?
there's a bigger picture there, bigger picture.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for sure.
For sure.
That's kind of like
Um,
headspace you got to be in and make the right moves,
That's why I be telling people, a lot of people around me, you just gotta be humble. Just keep
Yeah.
working. You gonna get there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta have a Benz. You don't gotta have nice clothes to.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't gotta be the most richest person. You know what I'm saying? As
Yeah.
long as you got that work ethic,
Mm-hmm.
as long as you got that motive, you know what I'm saying? You will
Yeah.
get where you gotta be in time.
Yeah.
Time will tell. Time will do.
Yeah. You just
Right.
gotta you just gotta give yourself a certain amount of patience.
Yeah.
Really, like if you can master patience, you can master anything
Mm-hmm.
because that's the thing that'll get you to where you want to go.
And
You
like
know?
you said about being like humble and stuff, especially like in relation to just being an artist, because you were saying a lot of times it gets to people's head and they just want to be like rich and famous
Yeah.
instead of
Yeah.
working at what should be at the core of who they are as an artist, which is just the art itself,
Right.
and making the music or whatever it is they put their heart into. A lot of people get lost.
A lot of people want a high paying job.
Yeah.
Don't want to start at the bottom like McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mm.
Gotta start somewhere. A lot
You
of
gotta
people.
start somewhere.
A lot of people like with this shit. They think like this shit is handed to you. You gotta work for that shit.
Yeah, work.
You want that raise. You gotta work for that.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's the thing. Like, do you think like you think the generations, like future generations coming up, are like lacking that grind factor?
Mm.
Like you see so many just want to like transition straight to like the rich, the fame, the money, this and that, and like just skip over the work. Like, I, I think it's crazy to me how like I don't know where we went wrong in that like we forgot completely about the grind factor of things.
Mhm.
Like you have to put that work in. Like you have to like it doesn't have to be 10 out of 10 perfection, but just
Yeah.
make it exist first and then just chip at it day by day.
I mean, look at.
Like,
I'm not trying to bash nobody, but look
Yeah,
at female. Like look at females now. Like
yeah,
it's okay for them to,
yeah,
OnlyFans and this and that. As soon as
Yeah.
they turn 18, OnlyFans like, no, go get a job, work at McDonald's, be humble,
Mm-hmm.
because that
yeah.
but I think not. It's not gonna work forever.
yeah,
Right.
You
Yeah.
know.
And you might end up regretting it too. I mean, chances are you will. Chances are you will regret
I
it.
mean, me personally, I wouldn't want my kid going to school and they say, like, "Oh yeah, your mom's a." Yeah,
Hell
I would say
no.
that's just crazy.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, I think it's also crazy how we live in a society where it's like there really are 1,000 ways. There's like 300 million ways to make money,
Yeah.
right? When you
300
really
million
think
ways.
about it, you just gotta find one.
But
You just
people,
gotta pick that lane.
I say,
and
but now people want to pick five. Like I say, especially in America, there's really 5 lanes: music,
yeah.
the adult film industry,
Mm-hmm.
Just
Right.
being the TikTok, Instagram, like
Yeah.
being a content creator. People think like you could just get rich off that, be famous off that. You don't got to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
You can have that 9 to 5. You work at that 9 to 5. You work up. Come on,
That's what I'm saying. Like I almost
having your own business.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I almost see like a 9 to 5, right? Is the way I see it, like it's just the title is just a job.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's just a job. That doesn't mean it's a stamp on that's you're gonna do that for the rest of your life. No, it's just your job. Your 9 to 5. Think of it as literally paid training to get to your dream.
Or even just
support you. You know what I'm
just
saying?
something like
to
a stepping stone.
right to
So
just
financially you could just be chilling.
right. So you have money income to look forward to. Because
Right.
Yeah.
obviously you sever a source of income, it's gonna get a lot harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what a lot of people don't understand, like with having more money comes more problems.
Right.
It's not just okay.
Yeah.
Once you get this to this place, it's not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's so true.
Because it comes a lot of more responsibility, the power grows, this and that. So it's like, it's very easy to get lost in the mix. I think that's why it's like it's very important for artists to be like mentally sound because you've seen people come and go,
Yeah.
off the scene just because one wrong decision just didn't go right,
Some people don't have anybody in their court. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yeah.
people come in by themselves or with the wrong people that are leading them in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You see it time and time again where, people could have had different results if they had just one person even that was actually looking out for their better interests instead of leading them
Yeah.
down the path of like, oh yeah, let's just get to the quick fame and the money and everything. And
Yeah.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
we talk about your circle, right?
Yeah.
Like, and even in Newski's episode, we spent a whole minute on that talking about your circle is just so pivotal, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
that-
who you surround yourself by is huge,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah,
It
especially
really is.
like like with me, like when I was first coming, when I first
Mhm.
started doing music, I was helping other people get their music up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People seen that little views come up, and
Yeah.
then it's like boom, they didn't want to.
Mm.
They didn't. I wouldn't say like you don't have to listen to me. I
Right.
don't want you to listen to me,
Yeah.
but I'd rather you pay attention, take the
Mhm.
advice I give to you,
Yeah.
because with that advice that I give people,
Yeah.
me personally, I went through it, so I learned.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Like
Yeah.
I just came home 4.5 months ago, 4 months ago,
Mm.
Mm,
and my page already is at 60,000 views.
Yeah.
nice.
There you go,
You know what
bro.
I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I mean that's nothing compared to other artists, but like that's
Yeah.
just like I just had to rebrand. I just had to
Right.
restart my page.
Yeah.
I had to, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you see that work go up, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
And that's like your own journey. You can own that. Because like
Yeah.
you said, even if
Yeah.
it doesn't measure up to like another artist, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter as much as you just compare yourself to who you were yesterday. As long as you're making steps upward,
Yeah.
then you know you're good.
I'd rather how I say I'm not me personally. I don't feel like I'm in competition with nobody. I'm in competition with myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like me personally, I'm not where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care where another person's at. That's
Right.
them. That's good for them. I'm happy. I'm gonna
Yeah.
cheer for them.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
not where I want to be. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's just a lot of people just have that hate, envy, greed. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
when I was in jail, like I really sat down, thought to myself, like you know what I'm saying? Like you put
Yeah.
God first. You put God first.
Yeah.
Humble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people don't. They don't
Yeah.
take that
Have
time,
that.
especially when you're forced to take
Yeah.
that minor step back.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of
Yeah.
people don't understand that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of
Yeah.
old heads that was giving me good wisdom when I
Yeah.
was locked up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
they told me, like, you don't have to live fast. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. Stop chasing bitches. I don't know if I can curse on here, but stop
No,
chasing
no, go
bitches.
ahead. Yeah,
Yeah, you're
yeah,
You know
good.
what I'm
yeah,
saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that's why I messed up before I went to jail. I put a female first. I was damn near worshiping a female.
Mm,
And I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't worshiping God. That didn't get me nowhere.
mm,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I think that's a testament to your mindset. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like as long as you have that type of mindset, you could go very far.
Go
You
for
know
it.
what I'm saying?
Go.
It's just step by step each day. You don't gotta see the whole staircase. Just take it one step at a time.
there you go.
And that's the path that if that's the path you're on, that's the right path. You know what I'm saying? But um, you know, you talk about relationships sometimes,
Yeah.
and like we talk about sometimes you have to unfortunately cut some people off. Like if the way I see it, if you're not bringing anything to the table, why do you think you deserve a seat in a way?
I feel like me personally, friends, family, whatever the case may be,
Right.
we can't benefit from each other in a good way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I
Yeah.
don't
Mhm.
think I don't think you should be around me.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah.
Cause like right now, me personally, I have a lot to lose. I got
Hmm.
so much stuff going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you're not gonna be there, like even to be the motivation, if you're not a motivation to me,
Right.
if you're not playing this part of my team or
Yeah.
this place in my life,
Yeah.
if you're not doing nothing good for me, why should I be running? If you're just toxic,
Yeah.
or if
Yup.
you just
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, you just want to be around just to be around because it look
Yeah.
cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't have you around.
Yeah. There's a lot of so-called shadows in the background that just like to hang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to come to light, they fade away.
Sometimes they just like to cast doubt on you too. They like to act like they're your friend, but really they're just there trying to
Yeah.
shit on you. And it's
Yeah, man.
sometimes there's a lot more covert than you think. There'll be
Yeah.
people you've known for years, and
Yeah,
they'll be creeping on you, bro.
yeah, I could definitely.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes the switch up with certain people that you don't expect switch up is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think,
but me personally, I feel like that's life. Like people gonna it's bound to happen. You gonna have something happen in your life.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Life is not
yeah,
perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect.
yeah,
Right.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? But everything, me personally, I feel like everything happens for a reason.
for
And if
sure.
it happens, you gotta look. Don't look at the bad side of things. Look at the good side of things. Okay, that person is not around for a good reason.
Yeah.
Why is like you gotta look at how I say you gotta look at it deeper.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying why is that? Okay, why all of a sudden this person's not around?
Yeah. Yeah.
What was so bad about that person that that person is not around me no more?
Right. Right.
Or say you lose a job, why did I lose my job?
Yeah.
Why? Or why is this not working out? What am I doing wrong? A lot of people don't
Yeah.
take that extra step to actually look at what's going on.
But that's another thing too, is like I think people um have just a bad timing at like accepting accountability.
Yeah,
Like how many times, like especially in today's world, I don't know if this is out of tune to say, but like so many people just don't own up to shit. They lose the honesty in
Yeah.
owning up to something.
It's hard.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
struggle
Like,
with that sometimes. You know
yeah,
what I mean? Like it's hard to just look in the mirror and be like, all right, this is where I'm messing up.
right.
So like I can
Yeah,
relate to people who can't step up to the plate to like a certain extent. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
yeah,
I feel like that's also with me, like just me taking accountability on certain things. 'Cause I'm not perfect. I
Mm-hmm.
fucked up with a lot of certain shit,
yeah.
and I feel like when you really do sit down and look,
Hmm.
or when you late night in your room chilling,
Yeah,
and you really like, okay, damn, like I should. You don't gotta fix things with people or things,
yeah,
but it's more like, okay, how do I do it in
mhm,
the, how do I do it the right way?
right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Or like how do you learn from it? So like next time, or like you know the next person you meet, like things go differently, and you can learn from experiences. You
yeah,
know?
Yeah.
yeah. Like that's the thing. Like especially with me, man. Like I don't really necessarily care how long it takes, right? To get. I just want to be able to move correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like if I'm moving correctly, step by step, whether that's a year, 5 years from now, 8 years from now, whatever, right? As long as the trajectory is the green is going up, that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end, if you just focus on the negative, the past, this and that, then you talk about stagnation, and that's
Mm-hmm.
all you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You know, and you talk about upstate, unfortunately, there's nothing else to do, right? So of course you have your people that are just out and about with just running around aimlessly, you know.
I wanted to ask you because I was like I said, I was listening to your music that you got on YouTube, and I noticed you were doing a lot of, if not most of your songs, like by yourself. So like, you got any plans to like collab with other artists like in the future, like anything like that
So
in stone?
so right now, I got a couple songs with Hancho Shaw. That's my
Okay.
god brother.
Yeah.
So if you go on my page, his music on there. So
Yeah.
that's definitely one person that, you know what I'm saying. Like
For
we're
sure.
working behind the scenes. We're
Nice.
getting songs done.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I feel like that'd be
That's
good.
fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yeah. That's dope, man. I think, when you able to collab with other artists, make new sounds, but still have your own unique identity,
Mhm.
I think that's the sweet spot.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's good to have your own sound because a lot of people try and sound like certain people or
Yeah.
certain artists. I feel like
True.
it's okay to be yourself.
Yeah.
Like me at
Yeah.
first, I didn't really like that guitar. It's good. My bad. Hold on. Me
Yeah.
personally, I didn't feel like I
Yeah.
didn't like the guitar sounds. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I like the piano sounds. I
Yeah.
like that like fast shit. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I just found out like I found my voice. That's not for me. I like to
Yeah.
be slow so
Yeah.
people can actually hear me, listen to what
Mhm.
I'm saying, and
Yeah.
actually gain something from it, or actually okay, boom.
Yeah.
Because when you listen to my music, I want you to I want you to get in your feelings.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want you to
Yeah.
be. I mean, I want you to be happy, but like I want you to relate to it in a certain way. You
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But that's really good though, because it goes back to identity,
Mm-hmm.
right? It shows your identity. It
Yeah.
shows that like, okay, I'm separated from the rest because I'm uniquely myself. And that's the only reason I should give you. You know what I'm saying? That's good enough.
Yeah.
So when an artist is just individually themselves, boom, that's perfect.
Yeah, man.
But for Enroy, another thing I wanted to ask, like, just future plans, right? Like, where do you see yourself in like 5 years or so?
5 years from now,
Yeah,
where I see myself, I feel like I see myself as definitely as a bigger artist.
yeah, for sure,
Um,
for sure.
and just helping other people come up, especially in my
Mhm.
community.
Yeah,
Building my community. I don't want it to be selfish. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no,
I'd rather build up my community.
yeah,
Mhm.
There's a lot of, especially with the youth. I
hmm,
want to start a youth program.
yeah,
So the kids that are in trouble, the kids that are being bad, the kids
yeah,
they don't have that figure that they need in their life.
yeah,
Like I want that program to be that for them.
yeah,
Cause I ain't never had that growing up.
yeah,
I never had no good figure. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
No, yeah,
So I'd
that,
rather have something for them.
yeah.
You
That's
know?
great.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome, and like, I think especially in upstate too. When you talk about the youth, we really just don't have enough like certain type of programs, after school activities
Mm.
to like get these
I mean, all
kids,
you have
you
really
know.
for real is just sports, but sports is not working anymore.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Like they're still out, when it's like you have to think if a kid has nothing else to do, then he's gonna be distracted by other things,
Yeah,
you know.
I feel like definitely with me, like I was doing sports. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And then it just wasn't for me. I started hanging around with the wrong people.
Right.
I started smoking. I started
Yeah.
fucking around doing dumb shit. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Look what I got
Yeah.
me. That got me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It put
Yeah.
me in a place where I didn't want to be. I was really around people that I don't want to be around. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like people be thinking it's a game, and I don't want kids to go through that. Especially
Yeah.
me. Like I just turned 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I get locked up,
Yeah.
wasting my whole 20 being locked up.
Mhm.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get to enjoy life. Even growing up, I didn't get to enjoy life because I wanted to live life fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want kids to think that's it's okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially young men.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
This not a game. You can
Hmm.
go away for the rest of your life. You can
Yeah.
die. You know what I'm saying? It's not cool.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
sure.
It's real.
And I feel like that Schenectady, especially Schenectady,
Yeah.
we need a program. We need something for
Yeah.
these kids.
Yeah. Because, it, it gets wild. It gets wild. Like, but when they don't have anything else to look forwards to, like, of course, they're going to go down a route of like wrong decisions,
Especially,
you know?
and I'm not trying to bash nobody because me personally, like I would like my mother's a single mother. Like I
Mhm.
grew up with no father in the household. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like see my mother having to
Yeah.
like raise me
Yeah.
to be a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
like she raised me good
Yeah.
parenting, but
Yeah.
she still can't how I say she can't raise a man to be a man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Sometimes. Yeah.
So like I feel like that we need programs like that. So
Yeah.
we can teach the young men how to be men,
Yeah.
how to talk professional, how to dress professional,
Yeah.
especially going to interview, going to work, that
Definitely.
work ethic, that
Yeah.
you
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like definitely treating females right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yup.
Yeah. For
I
sure.
feel like
Stuff's
that.
so important, man.
Like
It
I feel
really
like
is.
we need this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And unfortunately, there's not enough of it,
Yeah. I
especially
feel
up
like we need a
here.
program for the young women too. I feel like they need an outlet too.
Yeah.
They're looking at OnlyFans artists. They're looking at these people like, damn, I just want to be that.
Yeah.
They
Mm-hmm.
want to be the baddest bitch. But you know what I'm saying? It's not all about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like,
Like nowadays, people, I say it's not like the like early 2000s or like before then where women actually have respect for themselves. It's like they're
mm,
disrespecting themselves, and it's sad to say I don't like seeing females disrespect themselves.
mm,
Right.
I don't, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'd rather see, especially if I have a daughter, I want my daughter to respect herself.
Right.
You know, after she turned 18, I don't care what she do. But I want my daughter to be raised to be a respectful young woman, to know how to do certain things as a woman. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm,
Cook, clean.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Be there for someone when they need it. Or if she has
Definitely.
a significant other. Okay, I'm not working.
Right.
He would come home from work. Let
Yeah.
me cook him something.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me clean the house because he was at work all day.
Right.
His boots is dirty. His clothes is dirty. Mine's not. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like as a man too, we gotta learn how to respect females more.
Mm,
That's so
Especially
true.
the good women that are they're putting their foot down. They're doing what we need
well,
them to do. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like you say with the OnlyFans stuff, like, and then men having to respect women, it's like if there wasn't men to consume that type of content, there might not be a platform like that in the first place. So it's on both
Right.
sides. You know what I mean?
But I feel like
Everybody got
even at that goes back in history. It's just lust.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
people is just lust. You know what I'm saying?
That's literally like part of the human experience, like something we can't seem to get away from as like the human race.
Yeah.
But as long as, like you're saying, like start in your community to where you're teaching the youth
Mm,
something good, and like you're building something in your community
yeah.
that makes a difference. You know what I mean? Even if you
Yeah.
can't change the world abroad,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
you're not gonna be able to change the world, but I feel like the people that need it and the people
Yeah.
that actually realize, okay, this is not good for me, they're gonna really think about it.
Right.
They're gonna really go, okay, let me lock in with this. Let me do
Right.
this.
Right.
Let me change my ways
Yeah.
because you know what I'm saying? Because it can affect a lot of people. Me
Mhm.
going to jail affect my mother. Me going to jail affect my siblings. Me,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It affected my relationship with who I was with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. Yeah.
A lot of people need a better space, a better environment to be
Mhm.
in.
Yeah.
You know, I feel
For
like
sure.
they need that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I think so too, because it sucks that there's not enough of it. And like speaking towards the future, like you talk about the future of kids and everything, I saw an alarming statistic that said that like the next generation, like 50% of them want to be content creators. Now,
Mm.
I understand, right? That's what you see on the feed all the time, and they're young, developing brains, so that's what they're gonna consume.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you also have to understand, as a functioning society, we still need lawyers. We still need engineers. We still need
Doctors.
doctors. We still need, CPR professionals. We still need these jobs that carry us as a
But I
society
feel like that's
because,
me personally. I feel like that's it's just America.
yeah,
Like kids,
yeah,
they don't they see what they see on the internet and think, okay, let me do this, let me do that.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, when I grew up, I wanted to be a YouTuber. I wanted to,
right.
you know,
It's
I
what
want,
you saw,
I
all
was
the
seeing that,
time.
but you got to think about it. When you get older, what can I really benefit from this?
Right.
What if I go nowhere? What, and especially with being an artist, like
Yeah.
you got to have a backup.
Mhm.
A
Yep.
lot of
Yeah.
artists, they, you
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying, they keep going. I know artists. You've been doing music for 15 years and they go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
who wants to be 40 years old still rapping
Yeah.
or
You
still
don't
making
wanna,
music? And you ain't
yeah.
going nowhere. You still in the trenches.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I
It's not
say,
funny, but like it's like real life shit. Like people don't really
yeah.
look at that. You gotta
Mhm.
if this you gotta have a plan
I
A,
think,
plan B, plan
yeah,
C.
I think it comes with also having a little bit sense of realism with it too.
Yeah,
Like
definitely need real.
you need realism, but also a little sense of delusion and in believing in your dream big enough. You know what I'm saying? Because if
Mm-hmm.
you don't have that,
I f-
you're not gonna reach the level of success you really
and
truly
me
want.
personally, I feel like if you don't believe in yourself, how you want other people to believe in you? You don't believe in yourself.
Yeah,
Yep.
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? A lot of people don't have the confidence. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like you could be the most ass artist in the world, but if you got that confidence and you working and you doing what you're
Mhm.
supposed to, you're gonna get there.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's your energy. What is your energy giving off?
Yeah.
That's where it's at. Because you've heard certain sounds where, to my ear, I won't like that shit. But when he's on stage performing that, giving the energy, it might be
Mosh
a
pits.
different feel.
I think about it, like me personally, I don't like I'm
Yeah,
Playboy Cardi type music.
right, right,
You
right.
gotta look at his
Yeah,
fans. He's in a different
it's
country with over
crazy,
100,000 people
crazy
It's
with a
crazy.
mosh pit.
in the mosh pit. Yeah, but it goes to show like unique sound.
Yeah,
We're also like everything is evolving at such a rate where like we're constantly feeling like we're in like a catch up zone.
Mm.
It's like especially with music, the content creation scene, this and that, like everything changes so fast
Yeah.
sometimes. So like I think just being artists as well, you have to learn how to adapt quickly because
yeah.
I heard artists say it's more than just dropping music now.
It's definitely
Like
it's definitely more than dropping music. Like
right,
you gotta get that content. In. You
you gotta
gotta
get the
Yeah.
content.
gotta sacrifice. Like damn. I don't want to perform, but
Right. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. That's a whole different network. I don't know those people. I'm just random.
Right.
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 So let me go perform. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or just going on another person's platform.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying.
The,
Working,
yep.
networking,
Mm-hmm.
content. You know what I'm saying? Paying that extra couple things for your
Yeah.
distribution, paying this,
Yeah.
paying that studio time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even that studio time, sometimes as an artist, you should learn how to be your own engineer, your own producer.
Mm.
Yeah. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can have more outlets.
Yeah.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think it's definitely a skill set that'll take you a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know how to produce a track well and you can get artists on your beats or just you as an artist yourself, like I always think it's so much cooler when an artist is able to produce their own tracks because like when you're building it, the certain melodies to hit already.
You know what?
You know
You
the
know what really
map out
caught my
of it already.
attention is these band lab artists.
Mm.
There's a
Yo,
lot of good band lab artists
dude.
that it's just them. They're just on
Yeah.
their phone. They're like literally they're picking up this
Yeah.
That's
Just
it.
and they're getting mad stuff through it.
yeah.
Boom, 100,000,
Insane.
100,000 off of. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Crazy what technology has enabled people to do. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've met a couple people that made some fire tracks on BandLab, and it's like
That's what.
I'd never expected that. As someone who had to learn like Fruity Loops back when I was like 17,
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember Fruity Loops.
like making
Yeah.
beats on that, and then like learning how to record,
Yeah.
and then I'm stepping to this person. They're like using BandLab, and they're like 10 years younger than me too. I'm
Yeah.
like yo, like it's a
Insane.
whole different age.
I mean, it goes back to like the evolution part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like a year from now, I don't know where we'll be. I don't know what the scene will look like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
You know what I
saying?
feel like also got effect on our everyday life now is AI too.
Yeah.
AI is
Yeah.
another beast.
AI is
It's crazy.
I feel like it's good and bad.
Yes.
Now
Yeah.
I feel like me personally, people are getting lazy now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not being
Yeah.
creative. They're not. You know what I'm saying? It's good for certain parts. But, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's just not. It's just not it no more. You
It's a
gotta.
double-edged sword. Like
That's what like I
it's
think it
crazy.
really just depends on who's wielding it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
if you see it as a weapon, I think if it's, someone's using it for evil purposes, it's going to be used for evil purposes. If you're using it to better your content, inspire yourself, whatever, then yeah, it's going to be a good tool. So I think it's just how you use it. Unfortunately, you got your cuckoo heads out there that use it for insane shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But for the most part, like it can be a benefit of some artists using AI to like write their own songs for them, this and that. And then I think it's like something where you also can't have shortcuts to your artistry.
No,
You know what I'm
me
saying?
personally,
Like,
like, be honest. I tried to. I looked into the AI shit to see how.
yeah,
I told it to write me a song.
yeah.
It was not it. It
It's
can't.
not
It's not my. It's not my brain. It's not my.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It didn't sound.
You,
It didn't
yeah,
sound me.
yeah,
It sounded like somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I feel like
yeah,
that's also like where it comes in. Like
yeah.
we don't need that.
Right.
I think that's where I fear it the most, where in the long run, is it gonna steal like the human's capability of being creative?
I don't think so
If we
personally.
always just rely on
You
it,
gotta think
depend on it, like,
somebody made that.
yeah,
If you
yeah,
think about it, all that AI does is regurgitate stuff that humans already created.
mm,
So without us, AI is nothing. So
right,
there's always gonna be creative
You gotta think
humans.
about it. Like this stuff that's. Do you tell it create something?
yeah,
Someone else already thought about it.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
true, true, that ass.
That's how you gotta think about it.
But the speed of it is just so insane to me sometimes. Like, you can have an answer in 2.4 seconds nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
It's so different, bro. It's so different.
Yeah, I
But
never thought we'd be here in 2026, like looking at apps with this kind of technology. Honestly,
yeah,
kind of crazy.
yeah. So Enroy, back to the music. Like, how do you approach your songwriting? Do you write, or is it
Yeah.
just
So me, I write, and
okay?
if I can't like say, like I got a verse written down,
Yeah.
and I don't have a hook or I don't have a chorus,
Mm,
let me go off the head with this.
okay.
You know what I'm
There you
saying?
go.
So like me personally, I like writing. I like to be
Yeah.
okay. I don't okay. Let me source this. Okay, let me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like I feel like writing.
Mm,
Like I was good in English class, and I
right.
like doing poetry.
Definitely.
So I feel like
Yeah.
when you're writing your own music, it's really
Mm,
you. You're really sitting down. You're really thinking about it.
yeah.
You're really
Yeah.
honestly. It
Yeah.
takes me sometimes it may take me a couple minutes to write a good song, or it
Right.
might take me a whole week to write a song.
Yep.
Right.
Maybe 2 weeks to a month to write me a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's
I've had
definitely
experience
something you
with
gotta like attack because I think with artists sometimes also, especially whether you're in the studio or you're just listening to a beat for the first time, it's also something where like certain vibes come quicker than others. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you hear a certain beat sometimes, and if it really matches your identity and your vibe, like
E-
that song might be a little bit quicker.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like even now, like I used to just go on YouTube, just get YouTube beats.
Yeah.
But now to me, it's all the same.
Yeah.
It's not. You know what I'm saying? That's why I have my
Yeah.
producer, I have my engineer, I
Yeah.
have him make the beat, I have him go over it.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on, let's change this sound. I don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you have that, like,
Mhm.
okay, that real creativity when you're starting from scratch,
Yeah.
I like to start from scratch. I
Yeah.
feel like it's better to start from scratch with no
Definitely.
beat at all.
No
That's
beat.
good.
Yeah.
I like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, because then you get your story of what you're writing down. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? All the initial thoughts on paper first, and then you could build up from there.
Yeah. So while he's making the beat, I'm listening to the beat and I'm writing
Yeah.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on. Let's switch it right here.
Yeah.
Let's make this go up. Let's go make this.
Yeah.
Let's make this pitch. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Let's add this right here. Let's add that. I feel like it's really good, especially as an artist.
Mm.
I feel like it's good for me, and it's also good for an engineer.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
they find more
For sure.
sounds. They find
Yeah.
different stuff just in case they have another artist.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's just okay. This artist likes this too. Let me put this in the vote.
Yeah.
Let me
Definitely.
fuck around with this one. This artist is doing that. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Mhm.
like you really got to touch down to be creative.
Yeah, you really do. Because it's still a process at the end of the day. It's not sometimes, people hear the word creative as, oh, I just gotta think. It's more than just thinking. It's critical thinking at a level where you're
Mhm.
trying to come out with a full on product.
Yeah.
There's even been times where I had writer's blocks for months.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it
Like when you
happens.
really have writer's block, it's like damn, like. And me personally, I feel like I can't make music unless I'm going through something.
Yep.
If
Yeah.
I'm not going through nothing, I can't make music.
Yeah.
That's just me personally. I
Yeah.
just feel like if I'm not going through nothing, I
Yeah,
can't.
you gotta have to draw that emotion from somewhere.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know?
like,
Yeah.
especially with you know what I'm saying, relationship. When I was going through that relationship phase of
Right.
my life, like that affected me so bad where I was in the studio late
Mm.
night.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like I was
Yeah.
up 3, 4, 5 in the morning.
Because you had to be there. You just needed to be there,
Yeah,
right?
like I need like I ain't gonna lie, me personally. When I go through shit, I like to be at the studio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that's my therapy. I don't want to
Yeah.
talk to nobody.
Yeah.
Let me talk to the mic. Let me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's my getaway. That's
Mm-hmm.
where I learn. That's where I really adapt to,
Yeah,
you know, how I feel.
for sure.
Instead
Yeah,
of,
man.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
can
because
definitely relate to
it,
that.
it, it definitely helps, narrow down what you really want to say when
Mhm.
it comes from an emotional spot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it fuels and adds to the writing.
And the one song that I do have on the album,
Mm-hmm.
2 a.m. It's out of pocket, but it's you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's out of pocket, but like when you really listen to it, you're like, okay, damn, like I really took someone from their environment. And really,
Yeah.
I tried to better them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It didn't work.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's where relationship wise comes in. Like, with
Yeah.
me, I'm trying to fix other people. I'm not fixed. Mom's still trying to help other people fix other people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can't fix other people.
No.
Other people want to be fixed. If
Yeah.
a person wants to be fixed, they'll get fixed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
And it has to come from them individually. Like you can't want it more for them
Yeah,
because that doesn't make sense. So they
Right.
gotta be bringing something to the table in order to feel like they're contributing.
Yeah, exactly.
But but yeah, that's the thing. But I think you're on the right track, my guy.
Yeah.
I think everything's gonna go up for you,
I
and
appreciate it.
it's great hearing your journey and everything. So what's your relation to Newski? You guys just like grew
So
up
I met
around each
him.
other?
So I met him through a female that I met.
Oh, okay.
She introduced me to him. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I went to watch him perform
Uh,
and stuff, and then we just locked it in after that. And that's when
oh,
me
okay.
and him, like, we've been creative. We've been
Yeah.
working ideas. We've been giving each other motivation. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? Like he's in my circle.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like
yeah.
he's really another artist that, like, you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
want to see get there.
That's
You know what I'm
fire.
saying? Like I
That's
really,
fire.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like his creativity that he's
Mhm.
doing now. I like that he switched up. He's being versatile now.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like I see like he's gonna get there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's fire. That's fire. Because you gotta have people. You gotta be
He's
surrounded
not even
by.
from. And it's crazy too. He's not even from where I'm from. He's from
Oh yeah.
Albany.
Yeah.
You
Albany.
know,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
how stuff is. You know,
It's crazy. It's
yeah,
crazy who you cross paths with. It really is. Like all it takes is you just starting the journey.
it's networking.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
networking,
You
collabing, see what
might never.
I
Mhm.
said, like you genuinely never know what will happen if you just ask.
Yeah,
Genuinely. If you just ask, have no fear, just worst thing they can say is no.
Mm-hmm.
No, have a good day. All right, bye.
you might never know who you come through when you're networking.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
might run into a label's owner.
Right.
Right. You're literally nowadays, if it just times right and the universe is blessing you, you're one DM away from changing your whole life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the reality of it. It's just you network, you get to a spot where you can now move how you want in a certain way, and that's where it's all about. Like that's the main goal.
Yeah,
I think that's what everybody should strive for, because it's important. Sometimes dreams are something that like a lot of people just they settle for their daily life. Like you know what I'm saying?
that's
Uh,
that's another thing with being comfortable.
yeah,
You
stagnation.
know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
People don't want to be uncomfortable and change their situation. You don't want to change your situation. I don't want. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? It's not healthy for you. People, you're supposed to be uncomfortable.
Yeah,
You're supposed to
definitely.
be like, okay, this is not. Let me get out of this situation. Let me get away from this.
Right. And
Yep.
like when I say that, it's no disrespect to people working their 9 to 5, they got bills to pay, they're just trying to like that's all good and well. As long as you like if you're employed, you're still pushing it. You know what I mean? Like,
Honestly, you're blessed in a way because
yeah,
we
like,
live in America and it's kind of like a bubble.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
our problems sometimes can feel very, you know, small compared to other people's problems who can't even get a job, and
yeah,
you know what I mean. So I totally,
I feel like with people that can't get a job, you could get a job.
yeah.
I feel like if you really put your mind to it, you can get a job. No
yeah,
matter who you are, you can get a job anywhere.
Like, you think it's because I think people nowadays become so comfortable, become so stagnant. They think like a job to work is more of a choice rather than like a mandatory thing.
I feel
Now, like I feel like it depends on your situation. I know everybody has different situations, but like you should desire something for yourself
yeah.
for sure.
I feel like
You know?
me personally, growing up on welfare, growing up on the government,
Yeah.
using the government, I'm like, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life.
mm-hmm,
I don't,
No.
you know what I'm saying? I feel like I want my own money. I don't want to owe nobody. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I feel
right,
like people should want that to, and how I say it. People should want that work ethic. People should want
Yeah.
that you should want to eat.
Yeah. You
You
should.
know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get fed if you don't do nothing.
Yeah. Like
right,
you should ultimately want something for yourself, right? Because on the path you're going, you never know where you'll end up 4 years from now.
Hell yeah.
You just gotta do it day by day and see it grow,
You
little
got
by little.
big YouTubers. They started some of this.
Yeah.
yep,
I mean, you
Artists,
look
they
at
started some of
somebody,
this.
you
Real
look at
estate
somebody,
started this. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
oh
They
yeah,
started some of this.
somebody like Mr. Beast, right? Biggest YouTuber out there. But back in what, 2012, 2015, he was just a he was just a kid on a computer screen, right?
Yeah.
So you all start from somewhere. So as long as you're on that path, then you're up from there.
mm-hmm,
And we go back to your circle, who you surround yourself by, super important, you know. And then stagnation, you don't want to get stuck. It's very, very easy to be stagnant,
mm-hmm,
especially when you live in an environment where there's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
right,
Of course, I'm just gonna chill inside the home all day. Ain't got shit else to do.
right,
Not a club to go to. There's not a program to go to. There ain't a spot. My friends are out, so it makes it harder. That's why, especially in terms of like upstate,
hmm
if we could just thrive more in terms of like having more spots to go in these little towns, especially like you talk about guiding the youth,
hmm
having programs for them, this and that, like it could really be
I feel like if we really worked with each other, we really pushed each other, and even though we're from different areas, even
Yeah.
though we're from different parts, I
yeah,
feel like if everyone came together, and you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
yeah,
be a big
Like if we actually
thing.
came, okay, upstate, we're getting shit on by other
Yeah.
places. Why don't we just come together? Why don't we just push
Right.
each other? Because just honestly, when shit happens, we're here for each other.
Mhm.
There's not here up here for us.
Yeah.
We're
I
here
always
for
said I liked it up here. You know what I mean? Despite what people say, and like
stewards.
stewards,
Bro, if I
dude.
die in New York, I'm gonna just respawn out of storage.
Yeah, that's the
Like
classic line
literally
right
at
there.
this point,
I feel like
it's crazy.
nostalgia, like
Yeah,
stewards.
bro. Storage.
We got our own little slice of life up here, man. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. But it could definitely get better. That's all I'll say. It could definitely get better.
For sure.
Probably get worse before it gets better. But yeah, you're
Probably,
right.
probably
Yeah.
more potholes, you know, than ever before, and then we'll
Literally
get
and
to
figuratively.
right. Yeah, for real. But Enroy, brother, I appreciate you so much.
I
Thank you
appreciate
for
you.
coming on, man. We appreciate your
Thank you.
time.
Yeah, man.
To y'all, like, comment, subscribe, do what you gotta do. We love y'all. Adios.